I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to give you my magic formula for success. There are 8 steps between you and achieving your dreams. If you follow these 8 steps, it would be almost impossible for you to fail. Give me 10 minutes and this will change your life. This is geared toward filmmakers and storytellers, but it applies to business people, service providers, or anybody with an audience. The first formula is value plus scale equals success. You didn't know there was going to be math, did you? It's okay, you don't need a calculator. I'll say that again. Value plus scale equals success. What does that mean? I meet a lot of creatives and they say, I just want somebody to read my book. I just want somebody to watch my movie. I just want somebody to listen to my music. And I always say to them, did you create something that somebody else wants to consume? And they always look at me kind of funny and go, I didn't really think about that. Is that important? Yes, that's important. The number one thing you can do as a content creator or an artist is to create value for your audience. What does that mean? People consume entertainment content just like they do food. They get cravings. Let's say you had a craving for chocolate chip mint ice cream or whatever your favorite ice cream is. You've got a craving for that specific flavor and nothing else is going to do. But you don't have any at the house. You get all excited and you go to the store and they don't have it. It's a disaster. What are you going to do? I mean, you're probably going to buy some other flavor of ice cream, but it's not going to be the same. It's not going to scratch that itch. As a content creator, you need to scratch that itch. Throughout history, there have been a handful of geniuses who seemingly had their finger on the pulse. They knew exactly what the people wanted. Everything they did turned to gold. Everybody else has to cultivate that skill. Now, I would say that the geniuses had to cultivate it too. They just did so at a really early age. So how do you cultivate it? I'll give you an example. The Beatles started out as a cover band. Night after night, they played other people's hit songs. That taught them what chord progressions worked. That taught them melody. That taught them song structure. And it taught them in real time what audiences were responding to. So when it came time for them to create their own songs, they had a vast library to draw from. They knew what chord progressions worked. They knew how hit songs were put together. And they got feedback in real time from their audience about what worked and what didn't work. Fortunately for you, you've got the internet. There is a vast amount of data at your fingertips. You need to research the charts, the box office, learn what's selling, who's buying, and why. You need to pick a defined genre and learn it inside and out. You need to understand all the expectations and the genre conventions, everything that audiences crave when they want to consume a particular type of content. A lot of creative types say to me, but I've got this story that I'm passionate about. It just needs to be told, but it doesn't fit into any particular genre. And that's great. Tell that story. But don't spend too much time, resources, or money on a project that has no audience. There are a lot of first-time filmmakers in this business, not a lot of second-time filmmakers. If you want to survive in this business, you need commercial success. That's not selling out, that's called a career. All things being equal, put your time, money, and resources into projects that provide value for your audience. Do that at scale and you will be successful. What do I mean by scale? Getting your project out to the widest possible audience. Again, you live in an unprecedented time where you have access to the internet and social media and you can get your project across the globe. Newsflash, you're going to have to become a marketer. I know, it's just painful as an artist. We just want to create and get our work out there. But the realities of the business in this era is that you must learn to market your work. Okay, Number 2, let go of ego. As Bruce Lee says, be like water. Take your ego out of it and focus on the audience. Everything I'm going to talk about is a subset of value. Now, this is a business with a lot of egos, and sometimes it takes a big ego to think you can accomplish the impossible. But your priority is to be valuable. Keep the drama on the screen. Let everything roll off your back. Become unflappable. This is a business where you will run into conflict, and conflict resolution skills are so important. A-list stars love to come in and throw temper tantrums and complain about coffee or wardrobe or cue cards or accommodations. You just gotta roll with the punches. And a lot of times, people are just testing boundaries. They wanna see how you're gonna react. They're trying to establish dominance. Now, letting go of ego does not mean letting people walk all over you. As a director or a creative producer, you've got to stand your ground. You've got to show leadership, but you can't be a tyrant. Okay, number 3. You're going to hear this a lot in this business. Timing, luck, and talent are the keys to success. And while I agree with that, I believe that you make your own luck. And luck is where preparation meets opportunity. Someone who works hard and smart will beat out someone who is talented and lazy 90% of the time. Studies have shown that if you think you're lucky, you'll be lucky. And if you think you're unlucky, you're going to be unlucky. And that's because lucky people were more open to spotting opportunity and taking risks. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Which brings me to number 4. Let go of limiting beliefs. It's a daunting industry, a huge mountain to climb. Just climb it, one step at a time. Number 5, show up every day. The universe rewards those who show up. Sick? Show up. Tired? Show up. Hungover? Show up. Consistency compounds over time, just like the stock market. Number 6, act with urgency. People always say, you've got your whole life ahead of you, which is true, but it's going to go by just like that. Make the most of every day. Set deadlines for your work that you can control. The concept for the script, the outline, the first draft. Don't worry about the things that are outside of your control. If you miss a deadline, that's okay. Just set a new one. Number 7, pack your own shoot. My first acting coach said that to me, and I didn't fully understand it at the time, but I do now. Life is an airplane, and sometimes you gotta jump out. You have to be able to land on the ground and get on another airplane. So what does that mean? It means double check everything and always have options. If there is a stunt on set, make the stunt coordinator do it first and show you that it's safe. If someone hands you a weapon, double check it just to make sure. If you're directing a scene outdoors, make sure you've got a fallout plan in case it rains. Always have options and start planning for retirement now. Sammy Hagar, multi-platinum recording artist. At the height of his success, he went back to his hometown and started a construction company. From there, he branched out into restaurants and bars and eventually created his own liquor company. He made more from his side businesses than he did from rock and roll. Sammy packed his own chute. Be like Sammy. Number 8, have fun. None of this matters. We're all just stardust anyway. Life is about the journey, the relationships we build, and the joy that we can bring to the world. So to recap, to be successful, we are going to create value at scale. We're going to lose the ego and be like water. We're going to prepare for and seek out opportunity. We're going to let go of limiting beliefs. We're going to show up every day. We're going to act with urgency, and we're going to pack our own chutes. And most importantly, we're going to have fun. Do this, and I promise you, you will be amazed at what you can accomplish over the course of your lifetime. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope this helps in your creative journey. I wish you all the best in your projects. Until next time, we'll see you.